Hi, this is the summary video for Little Dragon Elite, Wednesday, April 1st. You're going to start off by doing your traditional warm-up, which should take about 10 seconds. If you finish before, I'm sorry, not 10 seconds, 10 minutes. If you finish before 10 minutes, continue to do some warm-up stretches. You're going to round it off with 30 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and 30 jumping jacks, 2 per count. Next, you're going to do your kicking drills. If you have some sort of object, something that you're not going to break if you hit it, that would be nice. We're going to practice some of our kicks, trying to improve our body control and our coordination and balance. So you're going to practice front, side, roundhouse kick, crescent, and hook kick going at medium speed. So usually we would chamber and snap. What we're going to work here today is going medium speed so we can train our coordination, balance, and body control. And you'll notice that this is the speed that I kick. This object also helps me train to keep my knee up the whole time. That's your speed. This is your speed for side kick. So if you notice, I'm not snapping my foot out. This is your speed for roundhouse. Pivot, knee up, kick over the object, and back. For crescent kick, you're going to chamber outside and have your foot travel over. When you do inside crescent kick, it chambers at an angle and travels over. For hook kick, you'll chamber on the outside and have a nice, controlled, medium speed kick. So you're not doing it quick. We know you can already do that without having an obstacle like this. So the goal for this is to do it with medium speed, with control. Section 3, I'm sorry, section, yeah, that would be section 3, I suppose. You're doing warm-up, your advanced kicks, and then the next section is your traditional kata number 2. You're going to do it 10 times. You can face different directions. You can also do speed kata, trying to maintain as much form as possible. You can do it extra slow, so again, you're practicing your body control. Or you can do eyes closed if that's, safe for you to do. So traditional kata number 2, 10 times, that should take about 15 minutes. Don't rush it. That's the key point here. Don't rush your form unless you're doing speed kata, but you don't want to do it sloppy. You want to make sure you're hitting all your techniques, but with good form. So for example, if I was to do this, if I'm going to do this technique here, I'm still doing it fast, but I'm not going so fast that my techniques are all over the place. You want to do it fast, but you also want to do it well. The next section is going to be speed drills. So very quickly you can follow along. Practice making your body loose. Your upper body is loose, and then you're going to be in a horse stance the whole time, but the upper body is loose. You're going to practice throwing 100 repetitions as fast as you can. So when you do punches, if you notice, I'm not squeezing super hard. My hands are relaxed so they can move. And if you do this motion, you're basically going to take this motion and learn how to make it smaller and smaller, smaller, smaller. So I'm going to be in horse stance. And I'm doing this kind of body wave. So I go with the flow. I'm nice and relaxed. And then I start to speed it up. 100 punches. Then you're going to remain in your horse stance until the 1 minute is up. Once it's up, you can take a small, quick break. And then you're going to go back in your horse stance and do 100 bushiken or palm strikes. So your hands will be here to protect your face, and you'll do this same wave-like motion, but make it smaller and smaller and quicker and smaller. Try and do the 100 before the minute is up, and then once you finish, stay in your horse stance, keeping your legs strong until the minute is done. Then, for your next set of 100 repetitions, you're going to do, what's it say here? Back fist. Watch how I do back fist. We don't have to do the full chamber like this. We can make it shorter. Notice how my elbow is a little bit down, but my attack is still going to the side. It's like at an angle. So if I perform this, I'm in horse stance. I do this wave motion and make it smaller, smaller, quicker, faster. 100 repetitions of that. Stay in your horse stance until the minute is done. Finally, 100 repetitions of shuto or chop. So usually we chop like this or like this. We're gonna start from this position, and again the elbow will be down slightly and we'll chop like this. Like when you do your kata like this, the first chop. If I do it sideways, I'm in a horse stance. I do this wave, and then I slowly make that wave smaller, tighter, and faster. Okay, 100 repetitions. Stay in your horse stance until the minute is done. You can take a quick break after that because you'll have thrown 400 reps of your techniques, and then you'll finish it off by stretching. Stretch for 10 minutes, different kinds of stretches. You can do swinging stretches, or you can have a seat, or do splits, or straddle, or butterfly. Do different stretches for 10 minutes, and that will end your training for today. Thank you, everyone.